Welcome back to the Digital Asset Report. Bitcoin is climbing again, hitting a 2-month high as the US government officially shuts down this week. The rally coincides with $676 million of spot Bitcoin ETF inflows and comes as October, historically one of Bitcoin's strongest months, gets underway. Some might even call it Uptober. Meanwhile, JP Morgan analysts now see Bitcoin reaching $165,000 by year end. They argue it's undervalued relative to gold on a volatility-adjusted basis, with retail investors driving the so-called debasement trade. Inflows into both Bitcoin and gold ETFs have surged since late 2024, fueled by concerns over deficits, inflation, and weakening fiat currencies. Fundstrat's Tom Lee said live on CNBC this week that Bitcoin is poised to make a monster move in the next 3 months. He pointed to tightening supply, strong ETF flows, and macro uncertainty as catalysts for a breakout.
The second is monetary liquidity sensitivity, global central banks easing. That's Bitcoin and Ethereum. And seasonally strong, I think they could make a monster move in the next 3 months, like huge.
And Ethereum is making headlines of its own. Treasury companies now control 3.5% of all Ether, overtaking Bitcoin treasuries for the first time ever. Analysts say yield is a differentiator, with staking creating a flywheel of compounding returns. By contrast, Bitcoin treasuries can only hold and buy. Some predict Ethereum's structural advantage could keep driving accumulation, though Bitcoin's scarcity still dominates in the long term. Privacy coin Zcash has shocked markets with a 63% surge, hitting its highest level since 2022. Supporters frame it as insurance against surveillance and centralized digital currencies. ZEC is still down 96% from its all-time high, but the rally has re-energized privacy coin debates at a moment when CBDCs remain a flashpoint in US politics. Kalshi's head of crypto, John Wang, says prediction markets are the Trojan horse for mainstream crypto adoption. Speaking at Token 2049 in Singapore, he pledged to integrate Kalshi into every major crypto app within 12 months. The firm now commands 66% of the US prediction market share, up from just 3% last year, thanks to surging volume and NFL-related contracts. Politics and policy remain center stage. The US government shutdown has frozen key economic data, including Friday's job report, at a time when the Federal Reserve is weighing more cuts. Markets have already priced in a 100% probability of an October cut and nearly 90% odds of another in December. Economists warn that extended data blackouts could force the Fed to lean even harder towards easing. The shutdown's fallout is spreading. Federal workers face potential layoffs in the thousands, national parks and cultural sites are closing, and even high school sports at military bases are suspended. Both parties remain deadlocked over funding, with Senate votes delayed by the Yom Kippur recess. And finally, the Trump family's crypto ventures are expanding. At Token 2049, Donald Trump Jr. announced the firm is preparing to roll out a crypto debit card by early 2026, pitched as a bridge between digital assets and everyday spending. The company is also exploring tokenization of real estate, oil, and gas. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a like and follow along for more.